He's probably expect to get thrown through a fucking plate glass window.
He spoke with a speech impediment. You know what I mean? You know. Marcel Wallace is pretty.
Does Marcellus Wallace look like a bitch?
Yeah, oh my god. See, again, I'd love to do like anything from there. I'd love to do like if Bruce Willis portrait is like base all kicked in a bit, you know what I mean?
Zed's dead.
And then do what were the keys? The keys from the bike.
Oh yeah,
Do
with the
keys
Z.
from the
Yeah.
bike, like at the bottom, you know, and then do the portrait at the top or something. You know what? There's just so much cool shit in that one, especially.
What was the Uma idea you were thinking of?
It's her with the baton sword, and then there's like a bunch of blood all around it and stuff.
So in that in the Bruce Lee uniform, then, right?
Yeah, the yellow one.
Yeah.
Yep. Blade slightly hides a little bit in the face.
I just recently got that the DJ Dragon shirt that Tony Stark had on with him DJing.
Oh yeah.
And I got it from the Bruce Lee store, so now I get offers for that. There's like a bunch of cool shit that they have there on the store.
I've seen some of that stuff with 50%.
Yeah, she got a book, Be the Water or whatever.
I love the she did a great job. Really great job.
You know what's funny is like before they hired him, I remember reading that Tom Cruise was they were thinking about Tom Cruise, or maybe Tom Cruise was interested or whatever. And now that they're doing this Doctor Strange movie with all the different realities and shit, and timelines, they're talking about Tom Cruise being Iron Man.
I like Tom Cruise a lot. Like Interview with the Vampire was fucking amazing.
Yeah, he was great. You know, they were both great.
He does do a good job. Doesn't really
He doesn't.
Got the center tooth. Have you seen it?
The what?
The center tooth.
The center
When
tooth?
you see smiling.
Yeah.
He has the center tooth. You'll never unsee it.
Okay.
Fuck your whole life right there. No, the Tropic Thunder.
That was
That
hilarious.
It's
Shows the guy has a sense of humor too, you know?
it's so big swing. It's like G6, baby. You know?
Dude, he's
I will fucking massacre you. I was like, oh my god. Wagon. Yeah.
Did you hear he's getting ready to film a movie in space?
I hope so.
He is, dude.
So.
Dude's fucking
Doing all his own
insane,
stunts in
man.
space.
Well, what was that? The last Mission Impossible, he got his helicopter pilot license. That's him flying that helicopter in that part of the movie. Dude, he does. And that one that he fucking was out on the outside of an airplane, like he fucking did that.
Did you ever see 007 with Roger Moore when they were doing a fight scene on the outside of a fucking rickety plane, dude, during the 70s? It blew me away. I'm like, what the fuck?
Were they really?
Swear to God, doing a fight scene on this rickety plane top during the 70s.
I don't.
It really blows you. You're like, no one's safe, and I know you. You know what I mean? Like, you were about to fall the fuck off that.
Right.
Like, because I watched them very recently with my brother, because I love those films.
Yeah, I guess one of those box sets from the old ones.
Yeah, like the old DVDs or the VHS ones.
Yeah, well, the DVD ones. They used to have them like 7 or 8 together. They had like a few of them, and I got one of them. But I love Duran.
Yeah. They're just awesome classics, you know.
They are. I love Sean Connery too.
Oh my god, the man.
Yeah.
You know, he really defined it.
He's probably my favorite Bond.
I give it to
I love what Daniel Craig did when they redid it, kind of started over.
You're gonna end up doing another one too.
With a girl, maybe?
No more time. No time to die or something like that.
Oh, the one that was supposed to come out this year.
Yeah, Billie-ish is a music to them.
That's a good song.
Fucking amazing.
She killed it too.
I'm like fucking smoking the floor.
I know.
Ow, you know? You're over there, like the mic just evaporates. You're like, yep.
She got a voice with an angel, but
Reminded me of shit of Adele's when she did that song. I was
yeah.
like, fucking, not like very similar, but very different.
Yeah.
Still on par. I was like, wow, that's super powerful shit. You know, if you have that kind of talent.
They find like the right groups or people to do the opening songs.
Fucking blowing the damn door off the fucking barn there. I'm like, oh, let's go. You know,
yeah.
like, Jesus Christ. My wife's like listening to that stuff on repeat. I'm all day long.
I know I got her first CD, and that's fucking nice to listen to.
Have you seen that Mike Wazowski meme where it's a photo of her with her green hair and then it has Mike Wazowski from the Monsters Inc.?
No.
And he's like up on a stage. It's unreal because they're the same color. Like her hair's the same color as her hair, and it looks just like her. I'm like, wow. The internet, you win again.
Score one for the internet.
Oh my god. I saw there's another meme that said Baby Yoda and it was like when the world's falling to shit, but you continue to make memes. And underneath it was like, that's what heroes do, you know? Fucking right. Keep up the good work.
I fucking, oh my god, I share Baby Yoda memes all the fucking time. Sometimes I'm at work and I got time to kill and I just go on my phone and start scrolling and, oh, look at this shit. Because that fucking face is so fucking hilarious. And then the things that people write with the pictures, I just start laughing fucking ass. Sometimes I'm like talking to a customer and I look at him, I'm like, I can't do this because I'll start laughing.
Right, yeah, you're like, alright, I gotta get it together here.
I'm like, I'm trying to do tech support.
Yeah. You just keep sending them memes, you're like, how's it doing? I'm like, this is helping, but not my problem. Alright, well, maybe we can get to the right one, you know?
So we haven't found the right meme yet.
Yeah, hold on. There's one I showed Amy the other day downstairs, and it was like a photo of him wrapped up in that black magazine. And it's like someone trying to talk to me while I'm like in my room sleeping. It's like I can't hear in the dark. You know? I'm like, oh my god. I'm so that way. If someone tries to talk to me while I'm about to go to bed, I'm just like, no, I'm shutting down. Go
no, there was like fucking the shit they say is just hilarious with the face.
I can't wait for this season.
Friggin' Ahsoka and Boba Fett are only in the first episode.
Really?
Yeah. I went on IMDb the other night, or last night, just to see like who was in the first season. Well, you can go down and click on it and see what episodes they're in, and it said they were only in episode 1.
I guess he's supposed to make more of a splash in season 3. Because now they're just introducing new players in the game.
Yeah. Well, so, yeah, that's what it seems like we're only going to be. There's some other good characters in the first episode I was looking at. So the first episode looks like it's going to be fucking bomb. Huh?
Smoking a cigarette, back, and like, play it again! More! You're just like screaming at the fucking TV.
Dude, that's how I was when that show Gotham, episode 1.
Great.
Well, the thing about that too is like when you watch it on TV, like whatever film they used, it looked like movie quality, you know.
Oh well, the money's in the series now. They figured that out after Game of Thrones. You know?
When I was at Rhode Island Comic Con, I went as Jared Leto Joker, and I had my purple kilt from Dublin that I went to get it there live.
Procured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was standing outside. There was this like fucking Irish comedian juggler, and I filmed it for like a half hour. He was hilarious and it was good. And then when I went inside, they were closed. So I was like, shit. But then when I ordered it from here to have it shipped back, I ordered like this black and red and yellow like thing. I was like, whatever. They sent me a purple one, a purple kilt that I didn't even see on the fucking website. But I was like, this is Joker colors, and I was going as Joker.
Oh yeah, then you're like,
Jared Leto Joker, so I wore the kilt.
Complaining anyway, still keep getting double your money back.
Oh no, I didn't do.
You're over there like I'm running on them. Yeah.
Nah, I was like, dude, they did me a solid. I'm gonna order more from them, so I didn't do that. But when I went, I got white, just black Dope Wars shirts. I was trying to do the Star Wars logo, copy that, but that font is like custom, so I couldn't get the font. I know. I didn't realize that was custom until I
You're
started.
about to get fucked up. Mickey Mouse is gonna be all up in you like you ain't
Oh, I
never
know,
had
right?
before.
So I was like, yo, Miami Vice font. I'm like, there's no copyrights on that font. And then I did the white and black, and after I did that, I was like, yo, and I looked up the shirts, the Miami Vice, and they had the hot pink and the powder blue. So I was like, yo, I gotta change the color up and order some more shirts. Right? The 80s are big again, so. Cocaine is a terrible drug.
Yeah. got to see him.
Who's that?
Dave Chappelle.
Oh, you saw Dave Chappelle? I'd love to see him. I was thinking maybe Charlie Murphy, but he's passed.
Rest in peace.
The funny Murphy.
I came up to him about to slap the shit out of him. He didn't understand what was happening. Just punched me in the face. That was weeks ago when we were at a party, you know. He had no idea that he just hit me. And then it goes to the club of cocaine is hell on Drago, yeah. I did see a shirt the other day where it was like, fuck your couch, and it had Charlie Murphy like stomping his feet. I was like, yeah, I may need to buy that. So, you know, you're like, you
right,
pull your credit card
like
out,
that.
I'm ready. Hold on.
This guy went to dude from Florida. He went to Colorado. I think he just moved to Oklahoma, but he's building like weed dispensary stuff. He's been into that. And he's always like, he always hashtags fuck your couch.
Yeah, oh my god, yes. I really keep this going.
I remember I was engaged at the time, but used to play Xbox Live all the time back then when Dave Chappelle was big.
Yep.
And everybody
Everyone
was quoting them on the line.
I remember when everyone used to hate each other. Now everyone's fucking. What happened to this place? It used to be toxic.
Oh, that and my gamer tag was Dirty Chewbacca. Do you know what a Dirty Chewbacca is?
No.
Well, people would always ask me, like, what the fuck's that? And on Urban Dictionary, it's when a girl's giving you head, and as you come down the back of her throat, you twist her nipples, like really hard, so she yells, and as she yells and it hits her throat, she's gonna go, ah, and that's a Dirty Chewbacca. So then all these kids would start doing, like everyone started doing their Chewbacca, and I'd be laughing and shit, but then I'm like, yo, there's like kids, like teenagers and kids playing a lot of it.
They knew.
And I was like,
They knew what they were signing up for. Okay.
true. But eventually I was like, I went with Dirty Coocher, my last name. I was like, I can't keep telling kids what a Dirty Chewbacca is.
Yeah, my friend fucking, his name tag was like Crystal Methamphetamine or something like that, and they made it, like, after a while, they just changed it on him. I'm like, well, what you get, you know? Like, yeah, quite the run, man.
Fucking 36 or
Okay, this time let's go all out.
Yeah? Are you sure you're ready for that? You must be pretty confident you can win the fight.
What size shirt you wear?
Actually, no, I'm not.
Medium.
Are you medium?
That's not.
But sometimes if,
I want to pull out all the stops against you, plain and
I
simple.
had some other ones before that I like a
Well
little bit.
then, let's do it together. The toughest force in the cosmos is
Very
gonna get even
shirt, but
tougher.
then like a medium shirt, but then large arms. I was like the same.
Yeah.
You get like a little bit of extra run, but it's still not super fucking slim. You know what I mean? I'm like, it was like $120 sweatshirt. This is a $120 sweatshirt.
It should feel like $120
Well,
sweatshirt.
at least I got that, you know.
Right.
I was like, Jesus, bro.
If you get it and it doesn't feel like it, you,
That's when the problem happens.
Yeah.
You know? That's when you start getting angry about it.
I know you're trying to slow
well, like I said, we'll talk about that next when we're done here, but if I were to give you a Dope War shirt, would you like white and black or white and the color?
I think black, just
Black?
white, yeah. I really got iron in my water there. So I've noticed the water in my lighter shirts are going more. And plus I got my
You know what I'm gonna do? My job was telling me, get like a 5-gallon bucket, put all your white shirts in it, and put like some OxyClean shit in there in the water, and just soak it for like a couple days. And it's supposed to like whiten your shirts or whatever. I just haven't had time to do it, but I'm like,
Yeah, no, on mine too, especially, just always, you know, and then it's like, oh, I hate the way that if I wear a white t-shirt in general, red sauce will come out of nowhere. And you know the name of the game.
right?
You know what I mean? I'm like, I knew what was gonna happen the minute I put it on, yeah. Live by the sword, die by the sword.
Yeah, that blood orange looks fucking nice.
It's really popping. A lot brighter, I feel like, even on the skin.
Speaking of popping,
You know?
have you heard of that Mad Rabbit?
No.
The
Oh,
cream you
yeah.
put on the.
Yeah.
I ordered some of that. I actually put some on today, but oh, what do you think of that? Looks good. See, like that one, I think that rip is looks nicer coming out of the skin.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I mean, dude, I think rips are fucking a losing hedge bet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I've seen way too many of them just bet. I don't like betting on that horse. I don't think that horse is safe.
No.
I think it's so once in a while. You know what I mean? Personally.
I mean, you
Just
think
'cause I do
that's
it all the time.
decent though?
I think it looks fine.
I don't know if there's any way to fix it or maybe improve it at all or not. Kind of is what it is, huh?
Because like I said, you have to make it like look like it's really happening. You know what I mean?
I know.
You just can't do it. You can't like even if you understand light and how it bends and how the skin will pucker underneath it.
Yeah.
It's too many. That's why I just like I try to stick away from those type of pieces just because it's like I've just seen it fail too many times. I don't want to be another casualty. Personally, you know,
Yeah.
some people love that look. I prefer to do it more. It looks like a photo. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's my shtick.
No, I hear
You
you.
know? It was also really done in the 90s as well. So like it takes a time stamp as well as like tribal, how big tribal did get.
Yeah.
Like, in like the 80s and 70s was Elmer Fudd tattoos and Bugs Bunny. So.
Dude, that's funny because I do want to get a Bugs Bunny one where he.
You're like, speaking of.
There's another one on the list, but I want to get him where he's like crawling out of my skin.
See, like here, see? You're like, I love it, you know? But see, like that, it's...
So I always think like a tattoo, and then I think of like how to warp it. Like you know, I want a Bugs Bunny, but I want him doing this, or you know, I want this, but I want him doing something, or I want it. I don't know. Want more, I guess. Maybe some more.
No, that's why, like I said, like I just, especially like if it's just even like a photo, you know, it's like, because then it's super easy to go through, and then you know exactly what you're gonna get. It's gonna be just like a photo, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't have to deviate from the plan that way either.
Well, see, like the guy that did my Green Arrow.
Yeah.
Like that place, like they were talking, him and the other guy, the owner, and they were talking about like different, like certain tattoos. They're like, oh, I won't do it, and I'm thinking, like, I kind of get it, but I almost like, why would you turn away business? Like, if you didn't like a tattoo, I would put like a, if you want me to do this tattoo, it's gonna be this price, and maybe up the price.
Sometimes though, it's not worth the money to do shit work that you hate more than anything. And I've definitely been there. There's some tattoos I've never touched in a million years just
Yeah.
because I fucking hate my life doing it. And like money means nothing to me, so why would I want to torture myself on this earth
Okay.
and spend my time? You know what I mean? And that's like good respect out of you, out of
Yeah.
the client, or for the client too. It's like if they can't put their heart into it, there might be someone like I guarantee if you brought like even anything Star Wars related to some other person, like dude, I've never even seen this, I don't care.
Yeah.
Versus someone that's like, get over here right now. You know, you're like, okay, you know, so.
Well,
I respect the fact
Yeah.
that he respected you in that.
Yeah.
But from my perspective,
no, I mean,
point of view, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
and I'm not a tattoo artist, so I guess that you make a little better sense. But
Sometimes it
I would just think like you'd be like,
you could just soak them, yeah.
just be like, well, if you want me to do it, this is my armband rate. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like like a whatever rate, but
Asshole tax.
and that, yeah, pretty much like douchebag tax.
I like where you're going.
Like, and I don't like that kind of tattoo, but if you want it, this would be the price.
Well,
And
you
then-
should be, if you're going to do this for a living in general, you should respect your client enough and yourself enough to know, hey, this isn't my thing, and I think
That too,
it
yeah.
would suffer if I did it, and out of respect to you. Like, could you imagine someone jumping on your neck and then they've never done a neck piece and not warn you about that? Or maybe that they're uncomfortable working in that area and then they do it anyway.
Yeah.
And it just comes out terrible and you have to wear that every single day. That'd be a very cool gift. You know what I mean?
Dude, your neck tattoos are pretty fucking sick.
My little dog on one side and then like a demon devil female on the other.
What's the one you said?
God's on the side.
Oh, that's God?
Yeah, it's Michelangelo 16 Chapel.
Oh, is that?
I don't know what the name of that one is. It's really good. It's like a close up of that panel. That's like that.
Where he's touching him? Yeah.
It's like close up scene, exactly.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who did that?
Ted, man. The owner.
Oh, the owner?
He has a very, like, the reason why I chose Chad not only is because he's tattooing a lot, and he's a respected, is that he has a very wide range of catalog on the neck. Like,
Yeah.
I'm very good at consistent. Yeah, you know, I'm like, okay, you know, you're like, I'm gonna get this car rebuilt. This guy's like, I've done it 10 times. You're like, I'm going with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Versus like him be like, I don't know why this bolt doesn't. He's like, I did this 6 times, and on the 7th time, I realized these bolts are junk. You know what I mean? And you're like, experience, and that's what I'm paying for. You know?
Right, yeah.
So,
I
but
know the fact that you love doing Star Wars tattoos, that's a good match.
well, because you know what I mean. Especially if I enjoy it so much, and I could share that with someone, and then you could. It's a mutual thing. I get to have an opportunity to do it, and then it gives me more opportunity. You know.
Yeah.
But, you know, are you going to be able to talk to a 7-year-old woman over the sitting at the door? I'm like, what about...
Gertie, you don't want a lightsaber?
Yeah. Excuse me. I'm like, I grab the Yoda, I'm like, what about this guy? You know what I mean? We're like...
How about this on your back?
You'll
Baby
fucking
Yoda.
work. Yeah.
Baby Yoda smoking a blunt on your back. That might be a good tattoo.
God bless him.
Baby
He's growing
Yoda.
up so fast. Yeah. God.
Baby Yoda likes his indica.
Yeah.
Puff, puff, pass, Baby Yoda. Ugh.
How far was the drive for you?
You know what? That's kind of funny. It was like a little over an hour, but I guess I missed the Sanford exit because I was passing people.
Oh, yeah.
But it worked out because I went by that BK on 95, and I had to drop a deuce actually. Like I was like, this all worked out.
You're looking in there, you're like, not today. You know? You're like, you get out, you're like, it's a disaster in there, so you may want to get it.
Oh yeah, it was a rough one, but
Like, oh,
got back out and I was
poor
like,
animals just like, why are you torturing me? I'm sorry.
on Google Maps it redirected me, so
Pretty good.
go some
It
back
always
roads.
sketches me out though, every time I like lose service and I'm like, yep, now I'm gonna die.
Well, that's what I look like Adventure Time when I put something in the maps. I'm like, Adventure Time, you don't know what's gonna happen or where you'll end up, or if you look at the because sometimes like when I was in Portland for Comic-Con, they had construction and shit, and I'm like,
Also, the road
do I go right? Well, the roads are fucked up.
It's
or
like,
you couldn't
do not
go.
enter, do
But-
not enter.
Yeah.
Like, it says go.
Or I'm like, do I go right or left here? It's like it gets all fucked up, and you start going one way, and you're like, nope, that was the wrong way.
Yeah,
Then I gotta go
honk
this
at it,
way,
pull
get
over, you're
off,
like, officer,
turn
I figured it
around."
out. I'm lost. You know. Did you notice when I cut you off? You know.
I think someone is at Google fucking with me right now with these directions.
I wonder if that would get open, beautiful, not for me going over. No, I'm good. I'm like, there's no lights. I'm just gonna be one of those people that absolutely smiles. Yeah. Ain't no salt. Right. Maybe get going.
I know. I was thinking of a comedy set to do about that because so many people like they're in the left lane and they're not passing. It's like, oh, we're in the passing lane, yay! We're not gonna pass nobody, but
We're just like, anytime.
yeah, I legit in Florida it was Memorial Weekend and we were following from Deltona to Orlando. We went probably like 15 miles, and this caravan was in the left lane and legit was like barely passing anyone. It was only I think 2 lanes at the time. And we got stuck for like 20-30 minutes behind this guy. I finally got over on the right lane, got beside him, and I was like, yo, roll down your window. And he's looking at me all fucked up, and I was like, roll down your window. And he finally rolled down the window, and I was like, the left lane's for passing only. And he's like, what? Passing only. And I took off, and he finally got over, and I was just like, what a
You
fucking
just see
idiot.
that guy's like, oh, like the guy behind him's like loading the gun. He's like, that's it, I'm going away.
This fucker's gonna die.
Yeah. So I just have to do it. I gotta make a statement. I can live by this, you know. You're like, oh my God.
God, I'm sending one more up your way.
Yeah. Looking your way. You're like, when it says something like, never mind. You know?
I thought I would do him a solid.
You're
Tell
gonna
him-
figure it out in a second.
tell him he's in the wrong fucking lane. Like some people, man, they just.
Well, it's like we're just getting licenses. They're like, yeah, good enough. I'm like,
That's another reason I got out of Florida. There's just so many fucking idiots driving on the road now. Come on. Fucking. Oops. Oh, you got Florida man.
well, slap.
Have you ever looked up your birthday in Florida, man?
I think I did once. Yeah.
Did you? I had some stupid crime.
I'm glad that like a state can have that. You know what I mean? Like, we got lobsters, but we have a whole thing. You know?
There's enough crimes that they have a thing called Florida man. If it's been done by a Florida man. That is the most melted pot fucking state in this country. Like everyone just, if they're gonna leave their state,
Yeah.
we'll just go to Florida.
I wouldn't think, if you paid the money.
I won't go back. There's a lot of old people down there. Dude, Maine is like one of the oldest states. I think people live longer up here because it's less stressful, maybe. But yeah, like when I lived in West Palm, you could tell when like the snowbirds would come and go because traffic would get good and bad. Yeah, like that amount. Most other places in Florida, I never really recognized it or noticed it, but definitely West Palm, you can definitely tell. Yeah. A lot of people, a lot of snowboard players going on.
Yeah, it gets pretty rough in the winter. No choice.
So the black's gonna have the impression look, I guess, instead of stamped, because you said it's more like a stamp, or
Yeah, so I do it like this and leave the skin open at that point. Did you want me to do some more? Like I could do like a reddish kind of like look like it was irritated. You want to do that?
like it was just done.
This is jail. Plus Collie Plus.
Yeah.
Like a brush line.
Thanks to the exponential power of this merging technique, Kefla easily overwhelmed Goku
Trying to
with
think,
superior
because I almost wanted to do something where I had like white blood,
See the real depth of
but
my
the orange is the blood, right? So
The battle roars into its next round.
White blood. No, I don't think anyone would get that either. But you know what I mean? To see if people.
well, like alien blood, yeah, no, that's what I was thinking too. Like,
everyone's gonna have to have like milk on you. I'm telling you, dude. See,
or
if
got
you
calmed down.
yeah, exactly.
All right, so that's probably a good.
That's why we don't fly by the sea up here. You know.
That's why you're the sensei.
Sometimes you can never come back from, there's no redeemable.
Well, you can't get tattoo removal. Yeah, I didn't think this shit through. This part of it.
Damn it.
Now someone's saying I got jizzed on my arm.
I would try to figure.
I didn't think. I thought it would look kind of cool, like white blood, like white alien blood,
Oh yeah, for sure.
but like you said, if no one knows and it looks gay as fuck.
They're gonna start thinking about white things that they do know. Mine will search it out.
Did a bird fly by and jizz on you?
Did you shit on that? You're like, all right, I've had enough of hearing all that.
Oh, sorry. You know what's funny is I got the I make ice cubes. I got the little trays, and one of them's a Boba Fett face with the
really?
symbol.
That's fucking cool. I have one of the Death Star ones.
Oh, did you? I got Vader, I got Spider-Man, and I got an event called. It's got Stark. Well, it's got an Iron Man face, a Captain Shield, a Thing face, and a Hulk fist.
That's cool. See, I like the Fantastic Four. I can't wait till they do that.
I know. I didn't mind the last one with Michael B. Jordan and shit, but they can't. You didn't see that one? The Jessica Alba one was alright too. I thought Chris Evans as Johnny Storm. Did you see that
Can't
one?
really do that one now because there's Iron Man. Or
Captain America.
Oh, he's dead now.
Yeah, that's
I went back in time and
yeah, right.
hang out with my wife. What?
He did it all for the nookie.
I hate that thing more than anything.
Did you?
I hate that. I hate that.
I thought I didn't like that they did that with him.
fucking time travel. I'm like, stop everything. Stop everything.
Paul Rudd, I know.
We've gone in a bad direction. You know?
Paul Rudd is the savior of humanity. Those movies were funny
Stop.
though.
No, don't.
Did you see the Ant-Man movies?
I didn't. No, I
Oh.
don't know, man. I just was like, I'm not. You know when you're like, I'm not buying it. You know, you're like very biased out the gate.
I
I
hear
don't
you,
buy it.
but-
I ain't
Really?
picking it. I don't know. And I like him as an actor.
You know that Spanish guy that's in it though? He was in one of the Friday movies, I think. The Puerto Rican guy, the neighbor.
I don't remember that one very much.
He's in the last Friday movie. But dude, he starts telling these stories. I don't know if I might not be that guy. I might be thinking of the wrong guy. But this guy's funny as fuck. He just starts telling these stories where, like when he's explaining the story, they show like the people and it's like him talking but their mouths moving. You know, so like he does these stories like in each movie. He does like one or two or three of them, and each one of them's fucking hilarious. And T.I.'s in it. And another guy, like his crew or whatever, he's got like a crew of criminals that he works with and shit. It's actually a pretty good movie.
I'm just gonna have an
All right. Once we have our own merged fighter, we'll be back in control.
I'm like, there's only one Spider-Man. I'm like,
So who's your Spider-Man? Who do you like out of the
Oh,
three?
yes, they are twin siblings.
I can't even believe that Toby was even the first Spider-Man. You know, I have
It's crazy. That was 20 years ago.
Yeah, it makes me feel really old.
You know what I'm saying? Though?
Yeah.
Right? He's like,
You know what? Every time I talk about it though, the one thing I think of is when he fell. I think it was the third one. Lost his power. My bad. Every time it hits me. I like rewind it like 20 times. I'm like, you know, it's not supposed to be that funny, but you're like, God damn it, that was good, you know. He's so committed. Oh.
I think he was good.
I do like the new kid. I think does a good job with
Tom Holland?
Yeah.
I mean, he's young, you know? Like
He's got that, but I just
All right. You do the
we need
honors.
to get consistent again. You know what I'm saying? We need some fucking consistency. I like the kid. I think we should keep him. He's not like retarded, so we need to stop throwing him away here. Let's get a good 4 or 5 movies. Get a cameo in there. Stop being too proud.
well, they're talking about bringing Toby and Andrew for the next movie. Sounds like they're gonna do that in the third movie or some shit. I don't know, but the second movie he got ousted by J. Jonah Jameson.
Right.
So they're talking about. Some people are thinking that they're gonna bring in Daredevil to defend him, to be his Matt Murdock, to be his attorney or some shit. Like they think it might go that route.
Why can't we just do the Maximum Carnage series where Venom has to team up with Spider-Man to defeat Carnage and all these
Well-
other and Captain America joins in? Why can't we just go with it? How about we don't?
Well, you know, Venom's got a second movie coming out
I
with
know.
Carnage.
Well, that could just play into
They-
what's already out.
I know. I think they should do that with that.
When they're introducing Carnage.